Hi, everybody. Today is the beginning of May 1st, 2026, and I am kicking off HD Awareness Month. Just like last year, we are putting out some community stories, and I am going to start with talking about one of the topics, which is caregiver impact. And I know there are a lot of us caregivers out there, and I welcome you to join in and also tell a little bit about how HD has impacted your life as a caregiver. You can either interview you or you can send us a video kind of going over whatever it is that you feel when you read one of the topics. The topics can be found on the Huntington's Post, but they can also be found on Facebook, or you can just reach out to one of us at Help for HD, and we'd be happy to go over the topics and see if one of them resonate with you. So to kick things off, I will talk about caregiver impact, and I think the reason why I felt the need to do that this year or this time is I was looking through the videos from last year, and I came across the video of me and my brother Bub, and he had a couple of words of input, and that was an entire year ago. And so I think my voice today is going to talk a little bit about what it's like to not be a caregiver. So I cared for my mom with HD for a few years, and it was difficult. She did not talk about Huntington's disease at all, and she denied having it when it was brought up, and that was that. There was a lot of medications that could have helped her through a lot of different situations, and she declined them up until the very end. For my brother, Kevin, he wanted to have an opposite outcome than my mom. He wanted to live as peacefully as possible, as comfortably as possible, and to continue to fight HD every day, gracefully as he could with Korea. He advocated. He made videos for us. He would pose for pictures anytime we'd get a new shirt in. And towards the end of his life, I spent every day with him, and it was something I would never trade for anything. It was a very sad 6 months or so, but I am so controlling when it comes to people I love, and I wanted to make sure that he had the best care possible. I don't know that it was, but in my head, I just knew what was going on, and I knew HD, and I just wanted to be sure to be the one to take care of him. And, it was difficult. He fell a lot, especially in May of 2025. He busted open his head because he was taken off of his Korea medication because, as is common, when someone goes on to hospice, it becomes very difficult for certain medications to be covered. So we attempted to take him off of his Korea medications and substitute with something else, and that resulted in a very big fall on my birthday of last year, of all days. But that impacted me in ways that you would expect. I canceled a trip. I basically moved in with him at that point, and just lived life with him to make sure that he had all that he needed. I now am impacted by loss and confusion of sorts. I'm always looking for him in different ways, and I think that I'm going to constantly and forever be impacted as a caregiver, even though it was previous times that I was a caregiver. So I know a lot of you will probably talk about current caregiving impact. So I just wanted to shed light on those of us who were caregivers and no longer are, and just how different life is and how they're still a constant part of our day. Anyway, be well, and please reach out to us if you'd like to interview or if you'd like to send us a video to talk about any of the awareness topics that we have going. And here's to HD Awareness Month. Let's spread the word.